Hi folks, Scott Review Guys.
He's being an idiot.
I've been forbidden from leaning forward.
Has anyone else noticed that he does that within like 2 minutes of every video we do? He's like this.
We have limited space. Okay, you look like you remember that plant. You remember that Twilight Zone episode?
He's doing it again.
Where the beautiful lady gets her thing taken. Look that one up. That's a good episode. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You look like those guys.
Night of Champions. These are our predictions. It's been a while since we've done an actual. Did we do one for SummerSlam? I can't remember if we did or not.
Don't remember.
On a quick note, there are 7 matches on the card for Night of Champions. There were only 5 for SummerSlam, which is supposedly your second biggest show of the year.
Third.
Some people say second.
Well,
I would agree with you on third, but
yeah,
some people say
you're
second.
Right. Somebody else said second.
Some people say second.
Like in an official
anyway,
look.
The point is that this is already, on paper at least, a much better pay-per-view than the last, which is supposed to be a big one. Anyway, it is Night of Champions. Every championship will be on the line. And let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the tag team championship. We actually don't know. We're filming this on Tuesday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
And yeah, we'll put it right up so you'll have this to see.
But as of this moment, we still don't know. I'm going to go ahead and assume that we won't know until Sunday. My guess is going to be the Hart Dynasty will defend against Nexus in some way. My guess would be Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater, if I had to take a guess. But that's just a guess. I could be dead wrong. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go with the Hart Dynasty to return.
Hi, Heath. What should I do to end this match?
How about a 450 splash? Wait, it's...
I was doing a little skit, and you know.
I ruined it. I know, that's what I
was
do.
doing a little radio drama.
I can be like, let's do it. Why don't you do a 450 splash?
Sounds great. I should not be allowed to.
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Thank you. So, would you agree? What do you think?
That's a good idea.
Okay. Next match.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is the Divas Women's Unification match. Melina versus Lay Cool. What do you think about this one?
We talked about this last time.
That Melina would defend against McCool and it wouldn't be legitimate. Correct. I'll go with that.
That's all I got.
I'll say.
Let's move on to something exciting.
Okay, how about this one? This is actually not a title match, which throws the whole thing off, in my opinion. Big Show versus Punk. What do you think about that? It's not a title match. Why are you having this on this pay-per-view? I mean, I can understand you want to do something with their feud, but...
Yeah. Oh, I really wish I had an opinion on anything.
Well, this whole feud to me has been pointless. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's kind of a
They need to move on. At least Punk needs to move on.
I mean, yeah, they've got Punk who's able to draw heel heat, and they're like, well, who's a face that's available? And they're bring him out. Everybody likes him.
I'm gonna go with Punk to win because Big Show has been beating the snot out of the straight edge society. So I'll go with the shock here, and Punk wins the match.
Okay, so if you, excuse me, if your prediction is right on the tag. Excuse me. I'm gonna say that your Hart Dynasty people, the Nexus people. Okay, then I will say Melina. Ooh, man. I will say Melina will retain, but then that will throw the wrench in the thing about McCool saying she can't be the champion because wasn't. Although, what is this plan that they've devised, that they hatched, that the Hornswoggle figured it out? Remember, he was dressed as the houseplant?
I don't remember.
That's something they dropped.
I forgot.
Tell me, I might have missed it.
No, I remember. I don't remember what it was though. I remember that happening.
Because they were like, wait till Teddy. Because Teddy Long said, I need an answer by next week, play. And they were like, wait till they hear our plan. And I don't think we ever heard the plan. Did that ever happen?
Michelle McCool and Heath Slater need to form a duo.
And then the lights...
Microphone gold.
They could turn the lights out and you wouldn't know which one was which.
You wouldn't know which was which. It's kind of sad.
Okay, so
next match.
Okay, and you say Punk to win?
I say Punk to win.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because he needs it. And the Big Show, who cares? Next is the IC title match. Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston. I'm going to go with Ziggler to win here because this feud needs to just end. It's been going on for too long.
The only thing that I really like about this, and the only thing that would please me if Kofi won and they extended the feud, is we finally have two guys that care about the Intercontinental title and they're fighting each other over it. So
that's nice. That's nice, but Kofi needs to move on to something bigger. I mean, Ziggler is right where he needs to be. He needs the title now because he's waited so long to hold the IC title. He's finally got it, and he needs it for a little while longer. Kofi is ready to move on to something else.
But he needs a big name to go against. I just kind of
feel like... Well, he could go against... who else is there? There's McIntyre. There's Cody Rhodes.
Right, you're right.
I would say Matt Hardy, but he might be unemployed here very soon.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What do you know, people? I would merely say that the way they handled Dolph getting the title doesn't make him as strong a champion. So somebody like Kofi,
or maybe the Big Show. He's a face.
True.
He could go against Ziggler.
All right.
I can see that happening. Next is
thoughts. Just throwing thoughts.
The one I'm looking forward to the most. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan for the U.S. title. A lot of people are saying that or at least from what I've read on the internet, are assuming that the Miz will win here and the feud will be extended. I think they need to just do it right now. Give Bryan the title. Give it to somebody new that will defend the title. And again, I've been saying this for a long time. The Miz needs to lose here because I think this is the night when it happens. I think this is the night when it all goes bad for poor old Mizanin.
Someone made the point in one of the comments.
I
wish I remembered the name.
I went to one of my websites today that I always go to, and they had a poll. Who will win the WWE Championship at Night of Champions? The most votes, but I think 50% of the votes was the Miz will win the championship.
Well, the point that I saw made was that the Miz is on the WWE magazine. There's some kind of is he on the cover of Raw versus SmackDown?
They say he is. I have not seen the cover.
Right. So I saw that. Anyway, so there's so much working in his favor right now, and he's bragging. He's very braggadocious these days. It would be perfect for him to lose. This would be the great time to lose. And like I said all along, we laugh in his face at his loss. And this is the time.
I think it would be perfect.
Bryan to win.
Bryan to win, thank you. Next is Kane versus The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Circle gets the block. Okay, go ahead.
Idiot.
Kane
versus Taker for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to go with Kane winning.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Because it's
about time for another Undertaker, either surgery or vacation.
No, my guess is that the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view is next month's pay-per-view.
Ooh,
I think they're gonna go for it there, and that's when the Undertaker will win the title.
Fair.
I think right now Taker's still kayfabe hurt.
Yeah.
He may really be hurt. The guy's injured all the time. He's like Mysterio. They never really heal. Drink some milk, damn it. But yeah, I'm going to go with Kane to retain here. And then finally is the six-pack challenge, which is now an elimination match. So what do you think? What are your thoughts? I'll let you start.
Well, we've already discussed this, so I kind of know what you're about to say. So why don't you just say, and I'll just chime in. Okay, well let's attack it this way. Who will it not be, and why will it not be?
Okay, it will not be Jericho because he's fixing he's involved in a feud with Morrison right now, which I think is great for both of them. It will not be Edge because
no, I spent like 10 minutes on that.
It will not be Edge because he's involved in the whole general manager storyline.
Yeah.
Cena just doesn't feel right. Barrett it's too soon. It comes down to two men, in my opinion, Orton and Sheamus. And I'm going to go with Sheamus simply because, Triple H is supposedly coming back soon, and I think they want to, them to feud over the title. As much as I don't want to see that, That's where I think they're going with it. So I'm going to go with Sheamus to retain.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with Miz to come out at the end and lose his briefcase. Because that needs to happen. It really... Please, guys. Please, it needs to happen. You know, if you guys are watching, Stanford, come on. Do it for us, please. So yeah, I'm going to go with Sheamus to retain.
Sheamus to retain at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Kane, Bryan, Ziggler, Punk.
So essentially, all of the champions win. That does sound kind of boring.
No, Bryan isn't a champion.
Oh, that's right, Bryan. Yeah, that's the one title. At least one title needs to change hands.
So that's what we have. Tell us what you think. We don't have any prizes this time around, and I'm trying to think of where that box of stuff went.
Oh, God.
I will put in the mail very, very soon.
No, you won't. You'll never get it.
I'm really sorry, Jay. So that's all we've got for
How hard is it to put it in the mailbox?
It's hard to shell out your hard-earned cash.
How much? Didn't we set aside money for this?
No. That's the problem. The $7 that we earned bought the fun stuff.
But it didn't pay for shipping and handling.
Right. Then he would have only had like $3 of fun stuff. And that's not fun.
Oh, God. It's ridiculous. But there you go. That's it, folks. Those are our predictions.
Night of Champions.
Please tell us,
tell us
what you think. And that's it.
Adios.
Peace, everyone.
Adios.